6%, first time since 2022. And yet buyers on the sidelines, refinances sat on the sidelines. Let's take a look inside here. Yep, mortgage refinancing rises as rates fall, but many prospective buyers remain sidelined. It's because of housing affordability. Not much we're going to be able to do about that. That's the tough thing. The biggest problem that we have is not investors, it's not the interest rate, not the cost of houses, it's the lack of buildings or houses being built. It's been like that for 30 years. And when you have low supply and high demand, prices go up and it makes it unaffordable for many. And that's where we are right now. So unfortunately, that's not much you're going to be able to do about it outside of a windfall, maybe winning the lottery or getting some money from your parents. But if you're a borrower, if you're a buyer right now and you're struggling, it's not going to get any easier. Earlier this week, we talked about potential of the housing market crash. I've been hoping for that since 2008, 2012, because that's when buyers got to buy houses. But when the market does crash, then there's more investors hitting the market. So what's the real answer here? Purchase applications were down over the week, but we're 12% higher than a week before. Now, look, we're going to go into the market, into the interest rates, and show you where we are right now. Rates have gone up since last week, so that's also part of the problem. But we also get people that get skittish when war is on the horizon, and because of what Iran did over the weekend, what we did back to Iran, etc., however you want to look at it. But people get skittish. Oh, we're going to go to war. Something's not. We're going to have an election. I don't know who's going to be the president. If he becomes president, I'm not going to buy a house. People don't care. If you get so sidelined that you think the news is going to affect the housing market, you're sadly mistaken, because a lot of people don't care. A lot of people just keep their head down, their nose to the grindstone, and they buy houses or they sell houses. So I get it. It does slow things down for us, but it is what it is, and there's nothing you're going to be able to change about it. The ARM stayed above 8%. We'll go into that in a minute, right? Existing home sales, we're going to inventory as well. It's starting to pop up. The month supply up to 3.7 in January, which is crazy considering December went down so far. Rates are not quoted at 6.3 jumbo and 6.12. Well, Vito, you said, well, this is this week. This last week, you look, last week we got down to 5.99. So I'm not lying, just rates go up and down. Should have refinanced last week, right? I had 2 people call me and said, hey, I'm going back into the market now because rates are below. But now the rates are above. So what's going to happen? We'll see. I think we're just going to have to time it and just hope and pray. But here's the bottom line, right? You can get your rate down to 5.5% no matter what. 3.7, 5.375 if you pay point. This is obviously for $400,000, $500,000 home with a 20% down payment. If you, let's see, I don't know, the average price in Santa Clara County is 2.4. Let's say that you have excellent credit and get a 30-year fixed. Go 95123, and let's go include FHA, include VA, include USDA. Yeah, let's get rid of those because not very many people do that. I wonder what happened here. 20%. There we are. 5.5. So you're looking at 5.5%. You're still below 6%, right? You have to buy a point, and don't worry about it. We can work with the seller and get some points, etc. Do it now before it gets hot. I don't know if the market's going to get hot or not, but it is what it is. February numbers are out. They're right here for you to take a gander at. They're in my blog if you want to spend more time on it. But if you look, the numbers are still going down a little bit. This is months of inventory. It's good. Months of inventory going down. That means supply is being sucked up. And everything we look at is going down. It's the same thing here for Santa Clara County. This is for 12 Bay Area counties. And this is Santa Clara County. For the most part, everything's going down except for, I think it's San Martin. But everything is going down, and we're all below, except for San Martin, below 4 months. So we're nowhere near a buyer's market. Haven't been. Buyers are being picky, and they know that. We know that. We've known that for the last couple of years, and that's okay. So there you go. That's it. I think we're going to have a good month, or a good couple months. I think March, April, May is going to come back. I think we'll see prices stay nominal. I think they're going to hover around 6%, which is a lot better than 7%. Not as good as 2%, but it is what it is. And I think buyers are itching to buy, and sellers are itching to sell. And I think if we price things correctly, let the buyers determine what the pricing is worth. Get a lot of competition out there. Prices will still stay nominal. All right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.